Those are tough months to
It is.
We'll get through it together, Moose.
Yeah, that's right.
Right here on the morning show, every morning from 7 to 9. I want to thank everyone for listening this morning. I want to thank Kristen Presley, Amy Brady, and Ross Bovic for popping by today. I want to thank Gary Tibbetts and Bill Duncan for calling in.
Yeah, and all the people on live Facebook listening. And
yeah, Jeff Furlot was out there today. Terry Trainer from Narrow Street Films was out there today.
And
Sue Swerko, good morning, out there today.
Yeah, so thanks everybody.
Gary Tibbetts in the Facebook Live room this morning.
You know what? Even though with the winter coming, we'll be here every morning, and we'll get everybody up and running, even during a blizzard.
That's right, Moose. All right, have a great day, Manchester. It's going to rain out there.
Yeah, bring some rain gear just in case it might get heavy time in the late commute, so just be prepared.
Awesome.
And tomorrow is Wednesday, Hump Day.
That's right.
And that's all I have. Just say enjoy your day out there in Manchester, and we'll see you first thing tomorrow morning.
Granted State of Mind coming up next
on 95.3 WMNH.
Put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right. Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music. I want to tell you about Pembroke City Limits in the historic Suncook Village. PCL is an award-winning bar, restaurant, and music venue with live performances 5 days a week and twice on Saturdays. Everything from country, blues, folk, funk, and a whole lot of jazz. PCL has 12 local beers on tap and some really delicious food to serve you. Keep up with our live music calendar and hours of operation at PembrokeCityLimits.com. Come visit Pembroke City Limits at 34 Main Street in the historic Suncook Village, just 6 miles outside of Manchester. Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music.
You are listening to WMNHLP 95.3 FM, broadcasting from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 119 Canal Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Contact us by email at WMNH953@gmail.com or through our website at WMNHradio.org.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination.
It's 9 o'clock.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now the world radio premiere of the new single from Lydia Reddy, Look at Me Now.
I guess that sometimes it's hard to know who was being real and who's putting on a show. 'Cause nowadays there's people that will put you down just for fun and leave you with a scar in your heart that makes you feel so numb. So we'll hide ourselves away, try to fit in with the crowd, and hope to God we're not the ones the monsters single out. They said I'd have to fake it, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it, but look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Your words made me stronger, your jokes made me tough, my smiles lasted longer, but you won't give up, you think that to fake it, they fill me with doubt. They fill me with doubt. They fill me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it. Well, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Your words made me stronger. Your jokes made me tough. My smiles lasted longer, but you.
Listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now another exclusive new single from the far north. This is The Sailor and the Sea.
Is there anything left to say? Your edges fade away into a dream. You move around the room. This darkened afternoon, I'm over you. And then it all falls down. Yeah, it all falls down. And it gets faster as you're spinning me. Taking over me like a sailor to the sea, like a sailor to the sea. In the night I hear you there. I'm lost but so aware of this past. My heart, it starts to break. And the love we used to make, how could it last? And then it all falls down. Yeah, it all falls down. And it gets faster as you're spinning me around. Then the siren starts to call. It's taking over me.
Oh my God, what a great song. Welcome everybody. The Sailor to the Sea by the Far North, a brand new single. And before that, to open the show, we heard the brand new single from Lydia Reddy, Look at Me Now. And this is Matt Connarton Unleashed. And we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. And of course, today is a very, very big day. And we're going to talk all about it in just a moment. But of course, I am not alone.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yes, Jenny is here at the news table.
I am. I'm excited.
Yes. So for those of you listening live, today is, of course, Saturday, November 15, 2025, and it's a day that we wait for all year. Like some people wait for Christmas. We wait for Swarmy Fest at the Jewel Music Venue or Jewel Nightclub. It has a couple of different names online. I just call it Jewel. But that is happening this evening. Doors open at 7, I believe.
Yes.
And we're going to be today on the show, as we do. It's kind of been it's become an annual tradition because this is the 4th annual Swarmy Fest, but this will be the 3rd one that we've been directly involved in.
4th. We were directly involved in all of them.
Were we? Even the first one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. It all becomes a blur. But
we are OG sponsors, let me say.
That's right. So Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we should, just to be clear, not the radio station WMNH, but Matt Connarton Unleashed specifically, this show is one of the sponsors of Swarmy Fest, along with Legion of Solace, Speed Demon Promotions, Violet's Reign, also all sponsors of the show, BPS Records, yep. And of course, it is being promoted by Loud Entertainment. And the lineup this year is really, really good. So Sepsis and Silent Season are our co-headliners tonight. Amazing. Of course, Under the Horizon, who are just on the show with us. We love Under the Horizon. They're playing tonight. Pulsifier, the Cherry Fog, Temptress, also featuring Lilith Cat and the Blood Witch, who I believe are dancers. It's going to be a really great time. So that's all happening tonight at Jewel, right across the street from us, which is very convenient, right across from the radio station. So we're very excited about this. Like I said, we wait all year for this Swarmy Fest. It's a very big deal. It's a lot of fun. Last year it was at Taffeta, or as William likes to say, Taffeta. But this year it is back at Jewel, so it's kind of coming home to the venue that I think is most appropriate for it. I mean, Taffeta was great, but or Taffeta. See, now I'm saying it like William says it. But
Sir, you're right.
But Jewel, we've seen so many great shows there, and it's such a great venue. Yeah. So really looking forward to that. So later in the show, so in the second hour, I believe Legion of Solace members are coming in, which is, they were on with us last year too for Swarmy Fest. And then in the third hour, William will be here and with Sepsis. I don't know if the whole band is coming or what's going to happen there exactly, but really looking forward to that. But for the first hour today, I think we're going to, like I said, we're talking up the event for those of you listening live on Saturday. We're also going to play some music. We're going to play some of our favorite songs of the guests that we've had on the show who are performing tonight. By the way, everybody who is performing tonight has been on the show, except for one band. We have never had the Cherry Fog on the show.
We need to rectify that.
We do need to get them on soon because I was listening to their music, and I think we'll actually play a song from the Cherry Fog as our first selection for the first hour of the show today, because we've never played the Cherry Fog on the show before, but they're from Boston and really, really good. I became an instant fan listening to their music, and I cannot wait to see them live tonight. So I think we're going to open our first our set basically of music that we're going to play. Again, all bands that are performing tonight at Swarmy Fest. I think we'll open with a track from the Cherry Fog, and this would have been more appropriate a couple weeks ago when it was still before Halloween, the title, but we'll go with it. But this is my favorite of the ones I listen to. This is called Neither Living Nor Dead.
Ooh,
and the band is the Cherry Fog, and they're going to be live tonight at Swarmy Fest at Jewel. But check this out. This is a really, really great track. I love this. everything about that. That is called Neither Living Nor Dead. The band is the Cherry Fog, and they are one of the bands playing tonight at Swarmy Fest. Again, if you are listening live on Saturday, November 15th, Swarmy Fest is tonight at Jewel, and the Cherry Fog, they're the only band on tonight's lineup that has not been on the show. So really looking forward to meeting them and seeing them live. That is such a great track. I think for the next song, if you're just joining us, of course, we are playing for the first hour. We're playing a bunch of music. All bands that are playing tonight at Swarmy Fest, we're going to feature their music for the first hour. In the second hour, Legion of Solace is going to be here. And in the third hour, Sepsis will be in the studio with us, talking about Swarmy Fest. But I think for the next track, we should play a personal favorite of Jenny and I. The band Temptress, they were on the show a couple months ago, and they've got a song called Carly. Of the music that they sent me for their appearance that day, this was the one song that I had to make a radio edit of in order to be able to play it, because there was one bad word in it I had to take out. But I didn't mind doing it because it also happened to be my favorite track of the ones that they sent us, and everything they sent was great. Jenny and I love this song. So let's give this a Temptress playing tonight at Swarmy Fest at Jewel, right across the street from where we are. But this is great. This is called Carly. Check this out. I love this song. I love it. So good.
I love that song. I love that song so much.
That song just kind of infected us the first time we heard it. We love that. That is Temptress is the band, and the song is called Carly. And Temptress, of course, is going to be playing tonight. If you are just joining us and you're listening live on Saturday, November 15th, it is time. The day is here for Swarmy Fest tonight at Jewel. Temptress, one of the great bands that's going to be playing. By the way, in the YouTube, in the chat room, the Craven 420 says, "What's up, Matt?" And he has identified himself as Malcolm of Legion of Solace. Cannot wait to see Malcolm and whoever else from Legion of Solace is going to be there. Bruce, I assume, is coming. But can't wait to see them again. We got to hang out with them last year. They were on the show, of course, before Swarmy Fest, and then at Taffeta. But tonight the show is back, kind of back home is the way I'm thinking about it, at Jewel Music Venue right across the street from us on Canal Street here. So I cannot wait for tonight for Swarmy Fest.
And the lineup,
yeah,
it's going to be a killer night.
Yeah, so of course, Loud Entertainment, they are the official promoters of tonight's show. Sepsis and Silent Season are co-headliners. And we also have Under the Horizon, Pulsifier, and Temptress, as well as the Cherry Fog. Like I was saying earlier, the one band that has never been on the show, but we've got to get them on. I love their sound. Matt Connarton Unleashed. This show, we have the honor and privilege of being one of the sponsors for tonight's show, along with, of course, Legion of Solace, Speed Promotions, Violet's Rain, and I think there's one other I'm missing. I'm gonna
BPS.
BPS Records.
BPS
yes.
Records.
And there's somebody else too. I saw, but I need to go back and look at that. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of great people there tonight, and it's always a good time. Swarmy Fest is truly a remarkable event. This will be the fourth annual Swarmy Fest, and we've been involved from the beginning, and yes, very proud of that.
Very much so. I look forward to this all year.
Absolutely. I think we should play. My favorite, since we're playing some favorites this morning. Of course, we are for the first hour. We're playing a lot of music because we're featuring the music of the bands that are playing tonight at Swarmy Fest. Some of our favorite songs from these bands. I think we should play Silent Season. There's this track called Hopeless, which we had a long conversation with the band about when they were on the show. This is such a good song. Really pay attention to the lyrics of this. I really like this a lot. I think it's very relatable. A lot of people can really kind of connect with the lyrics of this song, and I love the sound. They're interesting too because their songs are like the production on this one. It's a little bit different than a lot of their other songs, but they're a pretty versatile band. But check this out. This is Silent Season. The song is called Hopeless.
I feel the pressure crawling
That is Silent Season. The track is called Hopeless. And Silent Season, one of the bands that is going to be performing tonight at Swarmy Fest. Yes, Swarmy Fest Day is here if you are listening live. It is Saturday, November 15, 2025. And tonight at Jewel, Swarmy Fest occurs. It's finally arrived. And I think we should play, obviously, Sepsis. We got to play a Sepsis track, right? At least one.
You're going to play my favorite, one of my favorites or your favorite?
I pulled up Force You to Lay Down. That's one of your favorites, right?
Oh, yes, that is definitely one of my favorites.
This is one of my favorites, too. Yeah, this is a great song. Check this out. Force You to Lay Down, and the band is Sepsis. They will be tonight, one of the co-headliners, along with Silent Season, tonight at Swarmy Fest. Here we go. That is Force You to Lay Down. The band is Sepsis, one of the co-headliners tonight at Swarmy Fest. And if you are listening live on Saturday, it is November 15th. Today is Swarmy Fest Day, and Swarmy Fest happens tonight at Jewel Music Venue or Jewel Nightclub. It's just up a couple different ways online. It's interesting. It always has.
It is the last ballroom in the state.
Oh, yes. What makes it a ballroom? Do you know? I'm unclear on exactly how that works.
Its initial designation when it was opened.
Yeah.
And they've hung on to it like good people because it's different than any other venue in the state.
Yeah.
Because they do not have to serve food.
Oh.
And they host private events, basically.
Yes, yes.
I mean, this is a private event. You gotta get a ticket to get in.
That's right.
You should so come see us.
Yeah.
You gotta come to Swarmy Fest and come up to us. Matt and I want to see you. Come say hi.
Yeah, Matt Connarton Unleashed is one of the official sponsors of Swarmy Fest, along with, of course, Legion of Solace, Speed Demon Promotions, Violet's Rain, BPS Records, and Denny Lynn's Creations. That's who I was forgetting earlier, so I apologize.
Thank you.
I apologize if they're listening. Of course, it is being presented by Loud Entertainment, who were on the show with us recently, too. Really great people. Sepsis and Silent Season are co-headlining tonight, along with Under the Horizon, Pulsifier, Temptress, The Cherry Fog, the one band who has never been on the show. We did play something of theirs earlier, too. And also featuring Lilith Cat and The Blood Witch. It's going to be a very fun night, very full evening. So come see us. Come see Jenny and I, and, of course, all the great people who are going to be there this evening. And we have not played anything from Pulsifier yet.
Yeah.
So another one of the great bands performing tonight. They were on the show with us a few months ago. Really liked them a lot. Let's give this a spin. This is my favorite track, Pulsifier. This is called Venomous Thing, and they will be performing tonight. Come see them play it live at Swarmy Fest. That is Venomous Thing. The band is Pulsifier, one of the great bands that is going to be performing tonight, Swarmy Fest at Jewel right here in Manchester, and I cannot wait. If you are just joining us, and if you're listening live on Saturday, it is November 15th, 2025. It is Swarmy Fest Day, and we have one band that we have not played yet this morning, that we have not yet featured. And, of course, you know, we got a couple more hours on the show. We got Legion of Solace, members of Legion of Solace coming up to talk to us. Can't wait to chat with them. And, of course, we have Sepsis in the third hour of the show today. But we have not played anything from Under the Horizon yet. They were just on with us recently, but
love them.
Absolutely, and they have come so far in such a short, period of time.
So much talent.
They're so young too. They've got a long, great career ahead of them. I have no doubt. But let's play
one of the few bands where every member sings.
That's
they
true.
Each take a lead on certain songs.
That is true. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, they're very impressive. Cannot wait to see them tonight. Always a wonderful time. So let's give this a spin. This is called Orchids in the Sunrise. And the band is Under the Horizon. Come see them tonight at Swarmy Fest. Well, the recording doesn't do it justice. You've got to hear that live. Orchids in the Sunrise by Under the Horizon. And you can hear it live tonight at Swarmy Fest. Yes, the day is upon us. If you are listening live on Saturday, it is November 15, 2025. Swarmy Fest tonight at Jewel Music Venue right on Canal Street, right across the street from where we are right now, actually, presented by Loud Entertainment.
We have a really easy drive.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Sepsis, Silent Seas, The Horizon, Pulsifier, Temptress, also the Cherry Fog, the one band on the lineup who has not yet been on the show, but we will get them on in the future. I was checking out their music. Well, we played something to open the show today, and really, really good. Also featuring Lilith Cat and the Blood Witch. Sponsors, of course, Matt Connarton Unleashed. We have the honor and privilege of yet again being one of the sponsors for Swarmy Fest, and so happy to be involved. Of course, Legion of Solace, and they're going to be on with us in just a few minutes for the second hour today. Speed Demons Promotions, Violet's Reign, BPS Records, Denny Lynn's Creations, all sponsors of this year's Swarmy Fest. This is the 4th annual Swarmy Fest tonight at Jewel. And as we anticipate that today, we've been playing a lot of the music from the bands. Actually, we hit every band. We played one track from each band who is going to be playing. And of course, you'll hear more music throughout the show if you are listening live today. But it is time. I think we're going to take a quick break and show some love to all of our amazing sponsors here at WMNH. And we'll do our new music world premieres block again, too, going into the second hour in case you missed it. Brand new tracks from Lydia Reddy and the Far North, the world radio premieres of those today. And then we're going to talk to the guys from Legion of Solace. Cannot wait to see them. So this is, it's a great day. November 15th, 2025, the day we waited for all year. Last year, when was it? It was in November last year, too, right around the middle of,
right
it's always,
it was
always
right around the same time.
Always right around the middle of November, yeah.
Yes,
so.
yes, I like block. I already have it blocked next year.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to show some love to our amazing sponsors here at WMNH 95.3 FM, and we'll see you on the other side.
The two greatest rock and roll bands of all time face off as the Chubb Theater hosts tributes to the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Beatles versus Stones. A musical showdown comes to Chubb Theater at the Capitol Center for the Arts on Thursday, December 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the theater box office or online at ccanh.com. The Capitol Center for the Arts is located at 44 South Main Street, Concord, New Hampshire. The show is appropriate for all ages. Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill.
Let's raise a slice on high with toppings all around. It's a pizza party, oh my.
Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill, 712 Valley Street, Manchester. Come on in or call 622-1021. Luigi, keeping the tradition alive since 1975.
Pizza for everyone. Come join the feast tonight. With each slice and topping, everything feels so right.
In times of crisis, you need a law firm that stands by your side. With over 40 years of experience, Craig & Getsoulis is dedicated to fighting for your rights. As former state prosecutors, our attorneys have the knowledge and trial experience to provide an aggressive defense against any charge, from DUIs to homicides. If you've been injured, our compassionate team will assess your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Serving all of New Hampshire, Craig & Getsoulis is here when you need us most. Visit CraigGetZoulis.com for a free consultation. Craig & Getsoulis, your advocates, your allies.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic B Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Hey everyone, this is Rob Azevedo, host of Granite State of Mind, and I want to tell you about Pembroke City Limits in the historic Suncook Village. PCL is an award-winning bar, restaurant, and music venue where there's live music 5 days a week and twice on Saturdays. Everything from blues, country, folk, funk, and a whole lot of jazz. We have 12 craft beers on tap dedicated to local brewers in the area and some of the friendliest bartenders around. Please come visit Pembroke City Limits at 134 Main Street in the historic Suncook Village, only 6 miles outside of Manchester. Open Tuesdays to Wednesdays, 4 to 10, Thursdays to Sunday, 11 to 10. Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music.
Diz's Cafe is the place to put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right. Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, or supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
When it comes to keeping WMNH on the air and your own personal or business computer needs, trust Groland Computers. Located on Elm Street in Manchester, Groland handles computer repair, virus removal, and custom-built systems. Are you looking for budget-friendly options? Check out our selection of fully inspected used computers. We offer tailored on-site solutions. No unnecessary expenses here. Visit Groland.com or call Groland Computers at 603-645-0101. Your tech your way. Trust Groland Computers.
Midnight. 7 times out of 10, we listen to our music at night. Thus spawned the title of this program.
Late Night Delight with DJ Midas, right here on WMNH Manchester.
You wanna know why? Because I'm on the radio.
Saturdays and Sunday nights, midnight to 4 a.m.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com. Behold the harmony of airwaves as you immerse yourself in the captivating frequencies of WMNHLP, the sonic heartbeat of Manchester, transcending through the ether at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation. Our transmissions emanate from the zenith of 1000 Elm Street. Venture into the heart of our creative realm at 119 Canal Street, where innovation and sound collide. We bear the imprimatur of Manchester Public Television Service in the venerable city of Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Enrich your auditory journey with the depth of our licensed residents. Dispatch your missives to WMNH953@gmail.com or traverse the virtual corridors of WMNHradio.org. Engage with our sonic vibrations by communing with us through the digital channels. Your radio beckons, eager to enthrall you with its mesmerizing cadence and envelop you in a symphony of boundless auditory wonder.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now the world radio premiere of the new single from Lydia Reddy, Look at Me Now.
I guess that sometimes it's hard to know who was being grieved and who's putting down a show. 'Cause nowadays there's people that will put you down just for fun and leave you with a scar in your heart that makes you feel so numb. So we'll hide ourselves away and fit in with the crowd and hope to God we're not the ones the monsters single out. They said I'd have to fake it, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt, they guess that sometimes it's hard to tell whether people are intentionally putting you through hell. Oh, you wanna hide away, but you stand tall and seize the day. Don't let them in your way. Be strong and have your say. They say that if you fake it, they fool you with doubt. They fool you with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it, well look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a shooting star in the sky. You gaze and wonder whenever I pass by. Don't you wonder why? I'm filled with confidence you can't deny. I shine so bright since I started taking your advice. They said I'd have to fake it. They fill me with doubt. They fill me with doubt. They fill me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it. Well, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me Your words made me stronger, your jokes made me tough. My smiles lasted longer, but you won't give up. You think that you hurt me, maybe you did. You drag me down, but I'll tell you this: I won't let you harm me no more. I'm so much more than I've ever been before. I'm so much more than I've ever been before. I'm so much more than I've ever been before.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now another exclusive new single from the Far North. This is The Sailor and the Sea.
Is there anything left to say? Your edges fade away into a dream. You move around the room. It's dark and afternoon and I'm over you. And then it all falls down. Yeah, it all falls down. And it gets faster as you're spinning me around. Then the siren starts to call. It's taking over me like a sailor to the sea, like a sailor to the sea. In the night I hear you there. I'm lost but so aware of this past. My heart it starts to break, and the love we used to make, how could it last? And then it all falls down. Yeah, it all falls down. And it gets faster as you're spinning me around. Then the siren starts to call. It's taking over me like a sailor to the sea, like a sailor to the sea.
When Matzo wakes up in the morning, he gets into the shower, and to the top of his lungs, he sings, I'm the man. I do what I want because I can. All right, back to the radio show now. All the best, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry. And welcome back, everybody. If you are listening live, today is Saturday, November 15, 2025, and we have entered hour number 2, numero dos, of Matt Connarton Unleashed. We are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. Jenny is here at the news table.
Present and accounted for.
And, of course, today is the big day. Swarmy Fest is here tonight at Jewel. Cannot wait. In the first hour, we played a bunch of the bands that are going to be playing tonight. We played one song from each, actually. And right now, we have joining us in studio Malcolm and Bruce from Legion of Solace. Hey, guys.
What's going on? What's going on?
So we should explain what you guys do. And then we'll talk a little bit about that because I'm sure people hear the name Legion of Solace. They think they probably assume you're a band.
Yes.
Which is not actually what Legion of Solace is, although it would be a cool name for it. Have you guys ever thought about starting a band?
If we were closer to each other geographically, possibly.
Yeah, there is some distance there, right? So, Bruce, you're from Massachusetts, right?
I am now, yeah. I've been here for almost 15 years.
15 years, okay. And Malcolm, you're from far away.
I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yeah. So you drove up for...
I was on a bus.
You were on a bus, yeah. How long a trip was that?
16 hours.
16 hours. Oh, my God.
Would have been shorter if they'd have been on time.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have been here by like 9 at night compared to 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad you made it.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, if anything, the delays helped it because it made my layovers. Like one of them was going to be like an hour and a half layover.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And so, like, literally by them being delayed themselves, it cut out all my delays on my layovers. So, like, yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So what do you guys do? What is Legion of Solace exactly?
We are a hub for independent bands that need marketing, advertising, promoting, other bands for their event, sponsorship for their event, hosting for their event. On occasion, we'll actually cater special events. The VIP pre-party last night, we brought barbecue pulled pork loaded baked potatoes with us.
Nice.
Everybody was nice, happy, and fed.
Yeah.
Sang karaoke. Sepsis came in, did a little private performance for us.
Excellent.
Karaoke, yeah, man. I got Bruce if you want to see it singing some karaoke.
Oh, really?
Don't worry, I got myself looking at the food too. And I'm a singer in a band. So yeah, if you said like someone starting a band, I am in the band actually.
Okay.
And I still like last year I told you I still work with the guys Hateful Bones that I used to be with, but everything's on hiatus right now. So just got to get that worked out. But I can still go play with those guys, but I actually started a side project of my own.
Oh, nice.
With some other guys called Numb My Sight.
Okay.
And they want to do like old school new metal, grunge era like stuff, which is what I grew up on mostly. So that's great. Yeah. So now I was like, all right, Malcolm, you just got to get back to your clean vocals.
Yeah.
I'm normally a growler and screamer. Like,
oh, really?
I'm deep into it. I'm more so like mine elevated from when I started out going to choir and all that stuff, and then start out like the regular bands I did.
Yeah.
To doing, growls and screams,
Yeah.
So like Lamb of God type stuff.
Yeah.
Slipknot type stuff, like,
Yeah.
And sometimes harder. So like that's my realm. That's where I found my peace.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you guys meet and get connected? And how long has Legion of Solace existed? Like, did you guys start it or?
Well, it started out with me, Tuesday, and a few others beforehand in another group that was trying to do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't work out that way well, so we ended up starting our own thing, so that way we can cancel out all the flaws that we see and what is working with the music industry.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you see all these other people out here on the internet that's also like advocating for, clean ways of doing music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've always wanted from the get-go, especially knowing that I do my radio show called Coins with Malachi, where I want to play, unknown band right beside Godsmack, Lamb of God, Cradle of Filth, whoever. But just enjoy music in general, how it used to be back in the day, where you can just go, hey, play my song.
Right.
And it's like, all right, well, bring it in here, give it here. All right, well, this is a new song by such and such that we don't even know, but here we go. And the next thing you know, boom.
Yeah.
It's like the new Queen. You know what I'm saying? It's like we heard it. Thank you, Jesus. We needed that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that fresh smack in the face of something new, and I'm tired of hearing it in the world. And everybody's like, "Well, I'm getting bored with music, man. I just don't know what to do." I literally do a thing on my show where it's called, Mystery Times with Malachi, where I take 30. I literally give you 30 seconds to a minute and a half of dead air.
Yeah.
To go scrolling through and find something I've never found before, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, or whatever. I'm like, dude, how can you get bored with music?
Right.
And if you actually go into the underground world, which, like I said, I have.
Oh yeah.
A list right here.
Yeah.
And you find a good, pool where people are bringing in people from out of town, where there's a lot of locals playing everything.
Yep.
It's an amazing thing, and you find your new class of music that you might like.
Yeah.
Or a new genre that you never knew that you come across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's so much music being made, more than ever before, and it's more, because of the internet, it's more easily accessible than ever before.
Right.
I'm a Gen Xer, so my generation is really the last generation to grow up without the internet. So I remember, and don't get me wrong, I have wonderful memories of going to the record store and flipping through and finding things.
Me too.
And,
I'm 38, so I was at the ending of it, of the beginning of the internet. I get it.
So that was great and everything, but I wouldn't trade what we have now to go back to that. Because sometimes you'll hear people say, "Well, back in my day, we actually went to the record store and it was great, and today the internet's ruined everything." And it's like, no, the internet has made it so that you can have access to literally anything, and it's wonderful.
Right.
There was something to be said about the friendships that were built in the record store line.
Sure.
Waiting for the midnight release.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's the thing. Yeah, waiting for the midnight release. But how long do those last? Because myself, I feel more along the lines. Go spend some time. Like, if you are any person who loves heavy metal music, whether it's an underground festival or even a mainstream festival, go spend 7 days in the campground right along with other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did it for 8 years straight.
Really?
I mean, all of Blue Ridge Rock Festival, my band, the Hateful Bones, we played the first two. Then I went to every last one out because that was my only outlet to where I could go see some good bands and make it affordable for the time being.
Yeah.
And then, you see what I'm saying? So, not only did we have our scene, which was slowly thriving back up, because I grew up in my hometown. I've seen it go up. I've seen it go down. I've even seen the band Hateful Bones before I joined them keep that realm up for the longest time, and then it drops off.
Yeah.
But now it's opening back up more now. So with this place called Super Red Arcade Bar, which they don't even know that I'm advocating for them.
Yeah.
I go to see these shows and I love what they're doing. There is no pay to play. If you want to opt out for the chance to go play with some of these bands, like Hunt the Dinosaur came down there.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of local bands play for them. Josie Scott has some bands play for them. And getting these opportunities to do this without having to worry about you having to pay to play, and you're getting paid to do so.
Right.
So why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I advocate for, because that's push for the solid. That's who we are.
Yeah.
There is so much way to where if you're out here to get money, okay, but do it honestly, dude. Do it honestly.
Yeah.
Don't break the artist back who's putting in 95% of the work. You're only doing 5%, whether you're promoting on the internet like us,
right,
or you're actually a manager. You're only doing 5% because you're sitting on your cushy.
Right.
They are the other ones over there playing the instrument.
Right.
Because I know both sides, because I play in a band. I want my music to be heard.
Yeah, exactly.
Hence the reason why I have another radio show.
Yeah.
Because I want to give you the platform, whether you can come to either something like Matt Connarton, who is very, I'm not going to lie, throughout this whole entire radio industry world, there's not many people like you anymore.
Oh.
There's not many people like me anymore that want to just hear good music together with whatever.
Right.
So, I mean, not people are advocating like you do for it.
Yeah.
I see it. I actually go tune into other people's stuff.
Yeah.
In other cities. And I mean, there might be few far between, but they're doing it so underground radio like me, where they're doing a podcast, they're doing a Twitch, and they just got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
Try sending an audio file to Clear Channel and getting it on the air.
Right. Yeah.
So,
exactly.
I mean, it's a blessing to have you, and then we wanted to be known that you have a source.
Yeah.
Wherever you put your blood, sweat, and tears in, we will help you promote it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
have sponsorships that we can help you with, with your band and all that stuff. We have ways that we can advocate for each other and get to the promised land.
Yeah, exactly.
Without being a liar, cheater, a stealer, or I'm gonna get you to sign this, but this really mean you just give me your life,
right?
I'm taking it all,
right?
No, dude, we want to help in any way, shape, or form to keep this society alive.
Yeah,
even if it's gas money for the next gig.
Right? Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like when we're doing this is coming out of our own dime.
Yeah,
I go home. I literally had to work all the way until Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A double shift that I wasn't even supposed to work.
Yeah.
And then I got on a bus at 5 o'clock in the morning to come do this.
Yeah.
That's how passionate we are about this.
Right.
That's what we love.
Yeah.
I want to see the music scenes strive and go and be honest, especially knowing that my daughter is wanting to eventually be in that industry.
Yep.
So why not have myself or our company make this a big enough hub to where you have an honest place that you can go to.
Right.
It's not like, you can go, I could get signed, and the next thing you know, oh, you owe, the record company millions of dollars.
Recruitment.
You gotta go. You gotta go out and just, you gotta soul your soul to the.
Yeah.
You gotta run the streets for 6 months to 9 months out of the year, and
Yeah.
Oh man, I only come home with this much money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's why merch fees keep going up and up, and ticket fees keep going up and up, because the only time the bands eat is when they're on the road.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. 100%. We should play this. This is a little bit of a side street, but we should, interesting. And I don't know if I don't know if any of us know exactly how to pronounce this. Decessus. It's Decessus. It's the name of the band. This track is called Dark Flame, but really interesting story. So Jenny had brought this to my attention initially. And then you wanted us to play it. The lead singer of this band, and I'm not even sure how to say her name correctly, but she's Miss Chili. She won the Miss Chili contest
in the Miss Universe pageant. Yeah.
In the Miss Universe pageant, and she brought out part of her presentation. I don't know what the term is.
Her guitars. She brought out her guitars.
Yeah.
And started playing one of her own songs.
And as
a talent.
And that's something that had never been done, obviously, at one of these pageants.
Right.
It's pretty unique, and it paid off. She won.
Right. And see, I said the same thing to them last night. I said, if anybody helped to prove not only the best marketing in the freaking world, like how smart is that? Hey, I'm hot. I'm going to go do this pageant, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to win it. I'm going to shock them with doing this amazing talent with my voice.
Yep.
But also, in the end, you're showing how beautiful and how amazing of an art heavy metal is.
Yes,
it's not just you're hitting it with one stone, two birds with one stone.
Yep,
you're knocking it out and being hot, knocking out this, being a model, and then also you're showing that heavy metal is not something to be scared of. Heavy metal is something to embrace.
Right,
like art sculptures or the 16th Chapel. Like it's an art.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. It's
not a gimmick. Like she's legitimately very talented.
Yes.
Yeah. As we're about to hear. So let's give this a spin. If you're just joining us, we have Malcolm and Bruce here from Legion of Solace, and of course it is Swarmy Fest Day. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But yeah, check this out. I'm going to go with Decessus for how you pronounce the name of the band, but I really have no idea. But hopefully that's close. And but this is really good, and the track is called Dark Flames. Check it out. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, that is DeCessis. That is Miss Chili on lead vocals. That's fantastic, and that is Dark Flames. There's a video too, so you can see her and the rest of the band in action. If you check that out on YouTube. If you are just joining us, this is Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM. Of course, you can stream the show from anywhere. Go to my website, mattconnerton.com/live for all your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. It is Saturday, November 15th, 2025, and it is Swarmy Fest Day. Swarmy Fest, of course, is tonight at Jewel, presented by Loud Entertainment. Co-headliners Sepsis and Silent Season. We also have Under the Horizon, Pulsifier, Temptress, The Cherry Fog, and featuring Lilith Cat and The Blood Witch. Matt Connarton Unleashed, we are very proud once again this year. We are this show is one of the official sponsors of the event, along with our friends from Legion of Solace. We have Malcolm and Bruce are here with us in studio. Also, Speed Demons Promotions, Violet's Reign, BPS Records, and Denny Lynn's or Danae Lynn's Creations. Not exactly sure how to say that, but we'll meet everybody later. But down, say hello to us. Say a great night. Jenny and I will be there. Really looking forward to it and getting hanging with everybody.
Hi.
Come say hello. Yes, yes. And of course, we do have Malcolm and Bruce here with us in studio. Malcolm, you should tell us more about your show.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's Quarantine with Malachi. It's the same thing as like what Dark Messages is doing when she can get her a chance to do her show, because right now she's busy with school. So she's like heavy busy with that. But because we're trying to get everything, like right now this is just the foundation.
Yeah.
So we are really trying to accomplish. So she's doing her part and I'm doing my part with Quarantine with Malachi when I can, especially with the weird sleep schedule of my job. And I'll even yell, shout out to Texas because I got some people watching. Shout out to my hometown, Lynchburg, Virginia. If you're ever in Lynchburg, Virginia, you want a cheesy restaurant, anyway, definitely what I do on my radio show is requests. So it's an opportunity for you to be something like this. Whether you can call, soon I will have it where I have going through it where you can call in and chat, especially if you're just a heavy music or whether it's the underground or mainstream, and just talk about your experiences. So it's kind of like a podcast / radio show, but for the most part, it's there for the unsigned and up and coming talent.
Yeah.
So, but if you're a person from somewhere like, California, Washington, somewhere where I can't get to immediately to come watch the show that night.
Yeah.
And you're just an avid go over the underground world and you want to shout it out and like, hey, I want you to go to YouTube, especially as long as it's audio or even a video. As long as everything is good, send it to me.
Yep.
I will play it. There is no charge. There is no nothing. All I can do is just share. Share our platform. So that way, not only the rest of the people in Washington who are playing underground and spending their money, blood, sweat, and tears, sitting in a recording studio, cramped up, getting carpal tunnel, playing these songs.
Yep.
On repeat just to get it recorded.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I know both sides.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to have a platform to where you can go to and just say, hey, one of the fans is like, hey, I'm from, I think I've had one from, what was it, Mona from,
Mono's in Lindas, Norway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like she's like she used to be a part of like originally where we met him at. I recruited him into this company.
Okay.
From a place from another radio show that I also love and he loved. Called Radio Gonzo 42.
Okay.
Like me and Radio Gonzo 42 kind of like started doing her thing first.
Yeah.
And I was like always wanting to do it, and I was like, well, she gave me the inspiration to do it, but I wanted to do mine.
Yep.
The way kind of like how you're doing it, but also adding in to where you can come in and watch the video. And you'll see me down in the bottom corner with my own little light show rocking out with you.
Yeah.
So it's like you're fully involved.
Yeah.
And that's how I want it to be. Like call in to where if you want a video chat into me and just talk to me.
Yeah.
I want you to have a full access radio, old school rebel radio. Where if I wanted to call this number locally, anybody, if I wanted to just call you and say, hey, is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it.
Right.
Like, I want you to be able to do that.
Right.
I want you to be able to call and say, hey, this man I saw, in, Gothenburg, Sweden, and I want you to freaking just like, if anybody knows what Gothenburg, Sweden is, that's where Avatar is from.
Okay.
That guy, I want you to check these guys out, and I want you to play them on your show.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Then share the feed. If you, especially if you're over anywhere, away from Virginia area, East Coast area, you're in the West Coast, share it to the West Coast. If you're from the West Coast and you're in Sweden and you see it from over there, share it there. We want to be so international, world bound to where anybody. Like, I've even had people come into my show when I used to do it on Twitch and play to nobody for 4 years straight.
Yeah.
And I would have people come in on Twitch every now and again, and there'd be somebody from India who cannot play metal music over there.
Right.
Like, they can't just have it playing mainstream. So they would send me their stuff before.
Oh.
And I've played it over here on my stream multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what Quarantine with Malachi is. And like I said, I want to be able to teach people that you can't get bored with the music.
Right.
That's what, like, if you actually are a music lover, go tumbling down the rabbit hole. You know how many nights I've been sat just finding music to play on my list. It's not even, I don't know if it's already made it or not yet or whatever, that I can't even find the full credibility on it online yet about it, whether they're signed or unsigned or just up and coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to find and play. Especially if I don't hear them on XM radio, if I don't hear them on regular FM radio, they're going to get played on my stuff.
Yeah.
Because everybody deserves to be heard by every ear.
Yeah.
That is available.
Yeah.
Not just FM radio, not just AM radio, not just satellite radio or whatever you listen to.
Yeah. Especially in the digital age. Because in the 60s, 70s, early 80s, it used to be you could put a stack of records in the trunk of your car, drive across the country, stop at radio stations, and now all of a sudden you have national exposure.
Yep.
Because of the conglomeration of national mainstream radio, you can't really do that anymore because because if you don't have if you're not even registered with DistroKid, they're not even going to look at you with seriousness.
Yeah.
So being able to have internet platforms like Quarantine with Malachi, like Dark Mistress, like Legion Hour, when we get back to doing that, it gives anybody around the world the opportunity to get back into that car.
Yes.
Put records back into their trunk and barnstorm the digital world.
Right.
Why barnstorm 10 states when you can barnstorm 100 countries?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
At one time, dude, instantaneously.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I can't be in multiple places at one time." Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that digital world is giving you.
Yeah.
Especially like if you go look into the history of the TikTok world of just underground heavy metal. It's a community there that is so like vastly humongous.
Yeah.
And
especially just the short time that TikTok has been out.
And there are TikTok bands that are playing national festivals. They're isn't that, I believe they're called Electric Callboy now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. Yep.
Didn't they originate on TikTok?
I think so. Yeah.
And they're one of the hottest things in the market right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you can get famous off of TikTok, man. I mean, TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, something that somebody coded. Never expected themselves hit the stardom that they did.
Right.
Nobody knows what they're going to do, like with anything that they make, if it's going to be like completely boom,
right.
up.
Yeah.
But then you go this, and then like people are getting famous off of just doing TikTok, which actually, I mean, I was against TikTok at first, but now it's like TikTok is like, all right, well now we're helping you to be more independent, and be able to. Yeah, I mean, your supporters, if they really support you, they'll support you.
Yep.
100% all the way through. Where even with this, buying your merch, supporting your streams, sending you a star or two every now and again, whatever. And that's great. That's what I love. And like, I'm about to start doing my show there. So that's even great.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't finagled whether I want to fully yet.
Yeah.
Because like, what if I mess up and like there's a band that already, because all I did was do the research that I could find.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, they're already signed. And then like, what I heard, a lot of people's like, they don't really care what you play on it. That's the platform I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm looking for the platform where you allow me to be me. If I want to sit here and run this venture of being pretty much whatever it was,
right. Yeah.
Like just slinging disc, you know what I'm saying? Right. I want the full experience of doing that.
Yeah.
I want to find a platform that's going to allow you to do that.
Of course,
you
yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like,
of
other
course.
than, like, I understand if you need the right credentials for doing FM radio, but if I'm doing my own radio show, I'm not here to play your music to make money.
Right.
I'm here to entertain you.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And if my entertainment deserves $1 or $2, so be it. That's hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, who's gonna deny free money? But I'm not here for the money. I'm here to entertain you and teach you something,
Right.
and show you that you can support music without ever having to drop a dime unless you want to.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's all it takes. A like takes you a long way. A share takes you a long way.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Literally. And you never know if that share could take you to swing into somebody else's friend bank that ends up knowing somebody in the Seven Dust camp or you know, the Lamb of God camp or, you know, any of the hardcore camps. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, Slayer, like you can go level up with Slayer. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why not? Even though they're not really doing much anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an example.
Yeah.
So, period. Like, that's the whole point. We're all out here to do be wild in our own way.
Yeah.
So why not do it the right way?
Yeah.
Because the more you do it the right way, is the more honestly that everything will stay true.
Mhm.
The more it becomes a cesspool, the more it becomes evil, backstabbing. It's like, oh yeah, I think I might need to stab you so I can use you as something solid to stand on to get me further. I don't need that. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I want to be able to help people out and give them the truest form of helping you to, you know, and make your career bigger.
Right.
Without having to worry about, like, did that man ever screw me over?
Right.
Did he ever take something, take something off the back end? No, I was always straightforward to you. I never beat it around the bush.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always straightforward. Everything is recorded out, tabbed out, whatever. It does not matter. We are going to always be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if to the point where, if there's a point that, hey, we can't happen at this moment, even if that means we have to tell you no,
right?
That we can't make it, either whether it's by our own accord or just it's just not the right time,
right?
We're going to keep it honest with you. We're not going to be like, oh man, we'll talk to him next week. Don't worry, buddy. Keep going out there playing those shows though. Keep going to make the money. Like, no,
yeah.
If we can't make the tour happen, look, dude, take this time, go get some new music elevated, you know, and we'll let you know when we can get you on a tour.
Yeah.
Or we'll let you know when we can have your run. If we can't make it while you're making your tour, we'll get you next tour.
Yeah.
We'll stay in touch with you.
Yeah.
You get us your music. When you're about to drop a new album, if you do it, on an interview, hit us up. We'll do it.
Right.
Whatever we can make propaganda-wise come to you.
Right.
We're going to do it.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Even all the way to, like, if you're an up-and-coming artist and you get married online, hey, I can marry you. I mean, like I said, we want to hit every corner of the realm and Legion of songs. Whether it's we want to give you a metal marriage, or we want to help your band strive, or we want to help this venue stay alive because, like, in my hometown, there's not very many venues left that really care to have, music in it. They'd rather just have, the jukebox in there and just,
yeah.
And that's it. No, dude, we got it. No, like last week, like around my home, like around my Virginia that have closed, that's legendary to a lot of people who's been through the season. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hate to see that. Yeah.
So I hate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And it's just going away. And then once the bulldozer runs it over, history's erased. There's nothing left. No, I want mine to have that history. I want my daughter to go play certain. Like, imagine if Whiskey A Go Go was just like,
right.
Yeah, everybody like, oh my God, I don't think I'll ever be able to make it because I won't be able to go play on Whiskey. I won't be able to play that stage.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want that. We want it to stay striving to it because these little if I don't care what anybody say, especially coming into this, these rinky dink venues, or what they would call the hole in the wall, is what the music industry underground.
That's what built today's music industry.
Yes. So why not keep them going to where the future ones have a place to go play?
Think about it.
Yeah.
No, regardless of the genre of music, every member of every Hall of Fame ever inducted started in a bar or a garage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Or a high school gym.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
So 100%. I take Dave Grohl's words seriously. Go out there and make crap music in a garage.
Yeah.
And then come out with something like Foo Fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go make that crappy music, because that crappy music might save somebody's life one day.
Yeah.
And start off as a crappy musician.
Right.
Until you get good at it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
Like you think me singing was like, oh, instantaneous, I'm going to go out here and I'm, Mariah Carey hitting them high notes. No.
Well, for example, there used to be a kind of a pop band in England, a bar band called Earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look what they became once they just stayed with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I always believe too, there's an audience for everything, you know.
Yes.
Although I used to think of it a little bit differently. I used to say there's an audience for everything. You just have to find the audience. But now I think of it a little differently. It's like there's an audience for everything, but you have to make sure that you're in a place where the audience can find you.
Yes.
Because that audience exists, but, you know, discoverability.
Right.
It's such an important word.
Right.
You know, you have to be in places where you can be discovered by an audience.
Right. Well, see, and that's another thing about Legion of Solace. In any way, shape, or form, you have our platform. We literally made our Facebook, our Instagram available to where even if you wanted to go live through it.
Yeah.
And say like you just wanted to, hey, let's do an impromptu while we're at practice here. We have some good audio. Let's go live on Legion of Solace.
Yeah.
You can go live.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
You can, and not even with our permission. You don't. Our platforms are open to where whatever you want to drop, whether it's a music video, a flyer, or whatever, it's open to you. Especially if you're from somebody somewhere across the United States or even over the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can come drop it. Like even if you, I got a show going on in India. Well, we know anybody from the United States is going to make it to India, but if you want to just share that to get your name out there,
right,
and just put it on our platform, you can.
Yeah.
If you want to go live over in India on our platform, you can.
Right.
For free.
That's awesome.
So that way you can get your exposure out there, whether it's across the seas or not.
Mm-hmm.
We've had album releases that I can remember announced from 9 different countries outside of the U.S. through the Legion of Solace social media platform.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Excellent.
And it's kind of like we are actually going through this step by step to show you that not only is it the struggle hard for you, it's the struggle is hard for us for being just promoters.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to be out here promoting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get the numbers to come into the radio show,
Mm-hmm.
just to get the numbers to come in and just spread the word, whether it's bands, whether it's fans, whether it's whoever, just people. I literally sit there and hand out cards day in and day out.
Yeah.
I mean, literally to the point where I'm already hijacking his card box for cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't put cards in so many people's hands.
Yeah.
And all I ever ask for them in return is like, man, hey, send me your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play it.
Yeah.
And all I ask is you take these 5 cards and hand them to 5 other bands.
Yep.
Or 5 other fans.
Yep.
That don't know nothing about us.
Yeah.
Right? So that way we can build that platform up.
Yeah.
And have a strong platform to where when I go live, that thing's saying 1.2K immediately.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, your exclusive is being dropped. You're a brand new band from, wherever. A nobody.
Yep.
And you got 1.2K hitting that thing.
Yeah.
Watching you.
That's
How amazing would that be?
It's a good start. Yeah.
And like I said, I don't care about the dollar. I don't care about the dime. I don't care about the views.
Yeah.
But if I can make it happen for somebody else, that'll be great. That'll be a success for me because being on the band side, that's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, even if only 10% of that shares,
right?
That's a lot of news feeds, friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It
That's
snowballs and yeah.
All I want y'all to do is all I want to do is just spread the word of how you can keep this metal world thriving.
Yeah.
And if not, make it even more thicker than what it was because it's thinned out.
Right.
I'm not saying that heavy metal is gone. I'm not saying that the rock culture is gone. It's still there and it's still thriving pretty good.
Yeah.
But it has thinned.
Yeah.
Metal,
you know what I'm saying?
Metal's not dead. It just got monetized.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to the unmonetized stuff. Though I grew up in the new metal age and the attitude era of wrestling. I mean, come on now. You think I don't want to hear? I want to hear that break stuff, or I want to hear some Slipknot going on. I want to hear like something hardcore heavy. That's why I do like the FM radio station in my hometown.
Yeah.
And it's 98.5 in my hometown, and these guys are playing everything from Breaking Benjamins to Lamb of God to I mean, they're playing the vast majority of the good hardcore heavy metal mainstream stuff.
Oh, wow.
But also, it's still missing that fun factor because, like I said, in my hometown, I grew up where every Tuesday and every Sunday was local day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just finished playing Godsmack and Creed and, was arms wide open. You got, I mean, when I was a kid, I heard my own band that I joined part of, Hateful Bones.
Yeah.
Playing through, 96.3.
That's awesome.
You know,
yeah.
local radio.
Yeah.
And then just being able to say, hey, well, we'll schedule this interview. You can come in and sit down and we'll talk. And it doesn't cost you a dime.
Yep.
It doesn't cost you a manager saying, hey, man, I had to do this for you, so now you got to give me my 10%. No, dude, I want to go back to the days where if you want to just vote, like, hey, dude, this is the day I want to pull up on you and want to do a show live with you right in front of your face. Let's go, bro. I will literally call my job and be like, hey, I got a very important, because I've even stressed this in my job. What this Legion of Solace, what I do, as well as being in the band, is not a hobby.
Right.
I mean, I put over, a good 20 years of my life into this. To go play with Hateful Bones and play with these bands for Flaw and, Mushroom Head and all these guys.
Yeah.
And being an independent band, so I know it's successful.
Yeah.
I've seen the success out of it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, by being with that band, Hateful Bones. So I know if I can do it and go strong, it's not the short around.
Right.
It's not, hey, we can go hop this mountain and parachute down. No, we're going to take the long road.
Yep.
And we're going to do it the right way. So that way, not only one, you have your receipts. Not only two, you know that you have been respected and treated as a decent human being, not an object.
Right, exactly.
Or a toy that I can make moolah off of you. No, I want you to get paid. I want your music to get seen.
Yeah.
Period. I want you to be just treated with respect no matter where you go, whether it's me helping you get onto these, these bills that are helping you get paid while you're touring. I want you to make sure you get paid accurately.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not getting treated as you're not going to sign no contract with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to just promote.
Yeah.
Because either way it goes, it's gonna, whatever is gonna come is gonna come.
Right.
Because if you, like I told Hilton last night, what happens when you actually make that magnet powerful enough? Everything's gonna come snapping to it.
Right.
Whether it's mainstream, whether it's under, or even lower to the underground. You can actually. There's been many bands that still do it to this day. It's like, oh man, I see what they're doing over there. I want to go do that.
Yeah.
I want to go be with these guys.
Yeah.
And next thing, here you go. You got something humongous going on. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's actually not necessarily the call. You calling the big stream bands to come play with you. They're calling you, say, hey, I want to be a part of this because you're helping the community stay alive.
Right.
Like when you see all these videos of Godsmack going out here to these schools and he's sitting around with 100 drummers and all this,
right?
And helping them, teaching them music theory and all. That's the end goal. We want to keep going so much where it's getting enthralled. And I love seeing these little videos on YouTube where these little kids are like 6 or 7 years old and they're killing.
Oh yeah.
A Lamb of God laid to rest. Anything out there. I mean, they're out here doing Dream Theater and it's just like. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
To that
isn't
example, there's a young drummer. I think he's 10 or 11 now. His name's Caleb H.
Yeah.
And Joey Jordison had kind of taken him under his wing before he passed, and Jay Weinberg kind of continued that on for a little while. He's been very endeared to Slip for a while.
Okay.
And Vimic got together and did the tribute show to Joey.
Yeah.
They invited Caleb to come in and Caleb sat in with Vimic.
Oh, no kidding.
For 2 or 3 songs at the tribute show.
Oh, wow.
And you wouldn't, if you heard a recording without a video, you would never believe that it was an elementary school kid.
No kidding.
Behind the kid. Like,
wow.
Back there playing like Joey had written it for him.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's what we're here for. We want to keep this going from generations and generations.
Well, and it's videos like that and talents like that remind you, metal isn't dead. It isn't going anywhere.
No.
We don't need to gatekeep it. It's in good hands. We just need to educate the youth to how to do it properly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like I said, if I can go play with all these bands and have this, this resume of bands that I've played with, being from a place called Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yep.
That I went to school with people that lived in Philadelphia and just like, where is Lynchburg, Virginia? I thought that's where they make
Isn't that where they make whiskey?
No, that's Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so to be honestly, like, to just be a place from that and being known that I could go up to Baltimore at any time and play with, all these well-known bands, and then go to be on the festival twice, you know, with a bunch of bands, you know, come on now, Crazy Town, Sick Puppies.
Yeah.
You know, we opened, I think we closed out on our stage right before Fuel was starting up. I mean,
yeah,
we did an after party with Tantric, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so being on that and doing all that stuff and being just a band that is not even signed.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a local band that's been around for over 20 years that people have looked up to and loved.
Yep.
Being able to do this stuff, I know I can help you get to there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tantric.
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about, yeah.
I must say congratulations to our friend Opus.
Yep.
From Dead by Wednesday, their founding drummer, who is now the full-time touring drummer of the band Tantric.
Yeah, congratulations to Opus. Yeah, very cool.
And if you want to congratulate him in person, early January next year at the Opus Blizzard Bash at Toad's Place in New Haven, Connecticut, Tantric has announced that the first show of their tour will be Opus Birthday Bash.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then they will be coming to Gloucester, Massachusetts and playing a little venue called The Cut.
Yeah. Oh,
So
excellent.
They're starting their tour in New England.
Okay.
As an homage to Opus to say thank you for joining the band.
Oh, that's cool.
They're accommodating a New England start in the middle of January.
Oh, that's
not a lot of bands come and see us until April. So
That's true. Yeah, Jenny and I last year at Swarmy Fest, because of course Dead by Wednesday was one of the bands,
Yes.
and when they, I had to go up front to see them, and then I kind of came back to the table for a little bit, and then I heard their cover of No Easy Way Out. They
Yes.
started playing that. I said to Jenny, I was like, oh, gotta go. I had to go back up front for that because I love that so much. That's so good. Dead by Wednesday is so good live. Do you know, so now that he's the full-time touring drummer with Tantric, is he, I mean, what's happening with Dead by Wednesday? Do you know?
they are still alive, fully functioning.
Yeah,
They're still doing work.
I mean, every drummer is in 15 different bands anyway. So
Well,
it doesn't matter.
I was just going to say he's still in the Black Sabbath tribute project as well. I believe they're calling that some relation to Earth.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's just like Earth, the Black Sabbath tribute.
Oh,
but,
okay.
They'll be playing upstairs all night between bands at Blizzard Bash, the Black Sabbath tribute act.
Oh, okay.
So Opus will be in the building all day long. So.
Yeah.
And that's awesome because to see guys that work the industry like Sepsis, and then Dead by Wednesday with Opus, and then Esteban, like I love Esteban. That dude
He was on the show with us. Yeah, he was great.
That dude's a networking phenomenon, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that dude to death. Big shouts out to Esteban, dude. Like, I try to hit him up as much as I can.
Yeah.
And every chance I can get, I try to come see a show, especially if I get it while I'm up here, because I'm only up here. Well, now that I have my real ID, I can fly.
You got your gold participation sticker.
Yippee! I got a little star. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole other story. I got into that whole rant the other day. But now that I'm flying, I can go get more. Also, like I said, I'm trying to get band down here, up here, down there.
Yep.
And then down there, up here.
Yeah.
That's my goal for starting off. To
Yeah.
make a connection, strong connection between bands up here and bands down there.
And that's just another thing that Legion of Solace does is because we are in different markets personally, residentially, we can introduce you to markets that you might not get to as readily because you're trying to get it through a digital realm. Whereas if you want a Southeast market, we have Southeast residents in our company.
Yeah.
We can send that down. You can send it directly to that market.
Yeah.
Instead of you having to travel 1,000 miles, 600 miles from home, and then put foot to ground, we can be your street team.
Right.
You send us the material, you send us the flyers. You never know. There may be a band that we work with that's put together a 5-band show. They have 4 and they're looking to pick somebody up on their way through.
Yeah.
You have a gig in South Carolina. You have a gig in Tennessee. It would make sense to pick up a stop through in Virginia.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, I got you, and we got you, dude. Because like I said, it's nothing to try to talk to some of these other venues as well as anything. The great thing about it down there, we don't have to have a promoter's license.
Right.
I can go rent out the biggest Ruinton club that we have down there, and put on a show.
Yeah.
Charge it as long as you're not selling alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need a promoter's license.
Yeah.
I can literally go find some place with an awesome stage, get somebody to run PA, and boom, right there. And at least I know there's one down there that holds capacity of 300 people with a stage.
Yeah.
So pretty much boom. As well as if not, I have the whole outside that I can just set up a outside stage and do it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places, or just find somebody with enough land that will take a cut of some money.
There you go. Which
that's what we used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, like when that band was playing, and because I said I followed Hateful Bones before I even joined them.
Okay.
So I was one of the kids that I was out there at 13 years old at these backyard parties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Partying with these guys, not drinking, but just partying. Like, enjoying the music.
Yeah.
And just like, dude, that's what made me fall more in love with the local and get to this kick.
Right.
Because if I would have never seen that or experienced that by the bands that I was with, to see the struggle and then actually join in a band and then eventually join the band that I was following.
Yeah.
And then see the struggles of, all right, now we got to make a band account. We got to do band merch. We got to do CDs. Which great thing about that then is as long as you had a tower and you had your music, you could burn CDs all damn long.
Yep. Right? That's true.
All day.
That is true. That is true.
All day, like, and then so that way it was great. And then you had these little self-labeling systems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I see him doing. Like, dude, we even had this one where we were selling air shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a school shirt from Hateful Bones. I mean, they've been sitting a couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, that was airbrushed. You know what I'm saying? That's what they sold. They were everywhere you could do it to where you could get your merch off, whether it's having a custom painter, having a shirt a team do it for you, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. We're help whatever style you want. We're gonna try to help you get there.
When the White Stripes first started, their first merch was just a white T-shirt with white stripes written with Sharpie, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah. They just like scribbled on them before the show, made 10 or 15, and that was their merch that night.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's crazy. So, like I'm saying, we've seen it to where I didn't even help sell out all our merch. So we just bought the day before, and it's just like, we got 3 more shows after this. What are we gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, guys, we are approaching the top of the hour. Real quick, and then we'll let you go. Where should people go online? Where's the best place to go to keep up with everything Legion of Solace is doing?
Facebook for right now.
Okay.
And Instagram.
Okay.
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, right now, because eventually, like I said, once Tuesday gets to do it back to doing her thing, we're trying to find a platform to where we can be us.
Okay.
And not have to worry about any restrictions, not have to worry, because even me playing some of these bands like that are unsigned, I get muted on Facebook.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because it sounds like something else or whatever. And it's not even a signed band. And then I have to wait months and months. I think just not even 2 weeks ago, I got a notification saying, "Oh, we've unlocked your thing," seeing that we've actually, researched it. And, it's not a signed band on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're trying to just do that. That's why I'm going to test out TikTok.
Okay.
Once the human element catches up with the algorithm.
Right.
So I've got a bunch of stuff that I've done through Facebook, but if I do it right, if I do it right, and there are enough underground, I don't want to be muted. Like, there's like maybe 1 or 2 shows that I have going through my Quarantine Malachi that is unmuted as it sits right now.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's always a challenge. Guys, thank you so much, Bruce and Malcolm from Legion of Solace.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Appreciate you coming in. Can't wait to see you tonight at Swarmy Fest.
Yes, sir.
The day is upon us. Swarmy Fest is here, and if you are listening live on Saturday, of course, Swarmy Fest is tonight. It is November 15th, and coming up, we've got members of Sepsis in studio with us to talk all about tonight, and we're going to take a break, show some love to our amazing sponsors. Don't go anywhere. There's plenty more to come.
The 2 greatest rock and roll bands of all time face off as the Chubb Theater hosts tributes to the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Beatles versus Stones. A musical showdown comes to Chubb Theater at the Capitol Center for the Arts on Thursday, December 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the theater box office or online at ccanh.com. The Capitol Center for the Arts is located at 44 South Main Street, Concord, New Hampshire. The show is appropriate for all ages. Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill.
Let's raise a slice on high with toppings all around. It's a pizza party, oh my.
Luigi's Pizza Pizza Bar and Grill, 712 Valley Street, Manchester. Come on in or call 622-1021. Luigi, keeping the tradition alive since 1975.
Pizza for everyone. Come join the feast tonight. With each slice and topping, everything feels so right.
In times of crisis, you need a law firm that stands by your side. With over 40 years of experience, Craig and Getsoulis is dedicated to fighting for your rights. As former state prosecutors, our attorneys have the knowledge and trial experience to provide an aggressive defense against any charge, from DUIs to homicides. If you've been injured, our compassionate team will assess your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Serving all of New Hampshire, Craig and Getsoulis is here when you need us most. Visit CraigGetsoulis.com for a free consultation. Craig and Getsoulis, your advocates, your allies.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry. Located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at QueenCityCabinetryNH.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Hey everyone, this is Rob Azevedo, host of Granite State of Mind, and I want to tell you about Pembroke City Limits in the historic Suncook Village. PCL is an award-winning bar, restaurant, and music venue where there's live music 5 days a week and twice on Saturdays. Everything from blues, country, folk, funk, and a whole lot of jazz. We have 12 craft beers on tap dedicated to local brewers in the area and some of the friendliest bartenders around. Please come visit Pembroke City Limits at 134 Main Street in the historic Suncook Village, only 6 miles outside of Manchester. Open Tuesdays to Wednesdays, 4 to 10, Thursdays to Sunday, 11 to 10. Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music.
Diz's Cafe is the place to put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right. Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, or supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
When it comes to keeping WMNH on the air and your own personal or business computer needs, trust Groland Computers. Located on Elm Street in Manchester, Groland handles computer repair, virus removal, and custom-built systems. Are you looking for budget-friendly options? Check out our selection of fully inspected used computers. We offer tailored on-site solutions. No unnecessary expenses here. Visit Groland.com or call Groland Computers at 603-645-0101. Your tech, your way. Trust Groland Computers.
Midnight. 7 times out of 10, we listen to our music at night. Thus spawned the title of this program.
Late Night Delight with DJ Midas, right here on WMNH Manchester.
You wanna know why? Because I'm on the radio.
Saturdays and Sunday nights, midnight to 4 a.m.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com. Behold the harmony of airwaves as you immerse yourself in the captivating frequencies of WMNHLP, the sonic heartbeat of Manchester, transcending through the ether at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation. Our transmissions emanate from the zenith of 1000 Elm Street. Venture into the heart of our creative realm at 119 Canal Street, where innovation and sound collide. We bear the imprimatur of Manchester Public Television Service in the venerable City of Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Enrich your auditory journey with the depth of our licensed residents. Dispatch your missives to WMNH953@gmail.com or traverse the virtual corridors of WMNHradio.org. Engage with our sonic vibrations by communing with us through the digital channels. Your radio beckons, eager to enthrall you with its mesmerizing cadence and envelop you in a symphony of boundless auditory wonder.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now the world radio premiere of the new single from Lydia Reddy, Look at Me Now.
I guess that sometimes it's hard to know who was being grieved and who's putting on a show. 'Cause nowadays there's people that will put you down just for fun and leave you with a scar in your heart that makes you feel so numb. So we'll hide ourselves away, try to fit in with the crowd, and hope to God we're not the ones the monsters single out. They said I'd have to fake it, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it, but look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Your words made me stronger, your jokes made me tough, my smiles lasted longer, but you won't give up. You think that you hurt me, and maybe you did, you dragged me down, but I'll tell you this, I won't let you harm me no more. I'm so much more than I've ever been before. I guess that sometimes it's hard to tell whether people are intentionally putting you through hell. Oh, you wanna hide away, but you stand tall and seize the day. Don't let them in your way. Be strong and have your say. They said I'd have to fake it, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it, well look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. I'm a shooting star in the sky. You gaze and wonder whenever I pass by. Don't you wonder why? I'm filled with confidence you can't deny. I've shined so bright since I started taking your advice. They said I'd have to fake it, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt, they fooled me with doubt. They said I wouldn't make it, well look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Look at me now. Your words made me stronger, your jokes made me tough, my smiles lasted longer, but you won't give up. You don't think that you hurt me, maybe you did, you dragged me down, but I'll tell you this, I won't let you harm me no more. I'm so much more than I've ever been before. I'm so much more than I've ever been before. I'm so much more than I've ever been before.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
And now another exclusive new single from the far north. This is The Sailor and the Sea.
As
just fade away into a dream. You move around the room, this darkened afternoon, I'm over you. And then it all falls down, yeah, it all falls down, and it gets faster as you're spinning me around. Then the siren starts to call, it's taking over me, like a sailor to the sea, like a sailor to the sea. In the night I hear you there, I'm lost but so aware of this past. My heart, it starts to break, and the love we used to make, how could it last? And then it all falls down, yeah, it all falls down, and it gets faster as you're spinning me around. Then the siren starts to call, it's taking over me, like a sailor to the sea, like a sailor to the sea. Have the heart to make it through you. Without you I am lost. Please come home to me. Do you have the heart to make it through you? Without you I am lost. Please come home to me. Do you have the heart to make it through you? Without you I am lost. Please come home to me, like a sailor to the sea.
We're back from the break. Matt Connarton Unleashed.
There isn't room for two of us. Walking up the spiral stairs.
All right, that is Push. The band is Sepsis. Welcome, everybody. We have entered hour number 3, Numero Trace of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. If you are listening live, today is Saturday, November 15, 2025, and it's the big day. Swarmy Fest is here, the day we wait for all year, and we are very pleased to have. So we have Sepsis in the studio with us. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hey. Zachy B over there, who's leaving the band. We had mentioned that. So are you having auditions already, William, or what's?
Well, that's one way you could translate it. I guess you could call that. So there really is a process, and the first process, because we're a social media band, is to like the band, learn a song, and upload it to the internet.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people that have shown interest, but nobody who's really gotten past step 1.
Okay.
Step 1 is the
Zachy B's like step 12.
Right.
So he really set the standard.
Yeah.
So we kind of know more closer what we're looking for long term.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always a process.
We're not in a rush though.
Right. Okay, good. Yeah, that's not something you want to rush into, certainly. Melissa is here, of course, as well. Hello, welcome back. And over there is Lexi, this is it, right? This is the big debut?
Yeah, this is the big debut.
On stage, with the band?
Yeah, today's the day.
Very good.
Actually,
very good.
She's being demoted.
Oh.
Is
it a step down from merch girl to band member?
I think it's spiraling up. It's just a different department. But like in the business, in our company, the treasury, but no, the merch girl actually has a higher administrative rank.
Oh, okay. So you've lost your power, it sounds like, Lexi.
Yeah, but I gained a new one, being the keyboard player.
There you go.
A more creative role.
Yeah. No, outstanding.
So now we need a merch girl. Do you know
so now you need a merch. So now you need a bass player and a merch girl.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So who else is in the room with us? We have various.
Everyone here's auditioning for merch and bass.
Excellent.
So this is a crazy thing, but also for Halo players.
Okay.
And for 10 years, Melissa has a gaming community called Inclusive Community Gaming.
I was going to say, don't screw it up.
All right.
It's got a new name.
See how I said it's slow.
Yeah.
And you meet all kinds of crazy people anyway.
Yeah.
But we play Xbox, and for those of you that are familiar with Halo, it's a multiplayer respawn shooter. It's an older game.
Yeah.
But there are newer versions of it, and you can play multiplayer with people all over the world. So we have a gaming community, and we're not just a band. We're also a gaming community.
Yeah.
And in all of our communities, people have common ground a lot of times. And like video games in general are like one of the last untapped markets for advertising. Like it's one of the few places you can go online where there isn't a pop-up.
Okay. Right.
Like if you're playing a video game, there isn't constant advertisements for Nike and
I never thought about it before, but there must be some games that have some sort of
mobile games.
Yeah.
Mobile games are big on advertising.
Okay.
But all of this is changing too.
Especially in-app purchases.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. But so we've had the gaming community, and originally the first time we ever did like a band created festival, like something that we organized ourselves.
Yeah.
We Melissa's gaming community came down and sponsored it.
Okay.
So kind of where we started to get the idea for this originally, because a lot of the people that we play games with and we play Halo, they're from all over the country.
Okay.
So some of the people in this room are people that we play Halo with.
Oh, no kidding. For real. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And they may not be directly related to our gaming community.
Yeah.
But like our friend Lendoris is here. That's the gamer tag, the guy in red. He's from New Orleans, and he came up.
Oh wow.
For the show. So he brought himself and some of his friends.
Okay.
And it's a good friend of ours from PA. We played when we can.
Yeah.
And he is a returning Swarmy fan. I don't know if you remember him before, but he's returned. This is your third time, I think, coming. So,
okay. Oh, second.
So he's returning.
Okay.
And Bernie and Ed in the corner there are like, they're almost like band members.
Okay.
They're like the closest thing that you could be as like staff or band members.
Okay.
The OGs.
The OGs.
Okay. All right.
And then in the doorway, the young fellow with the dreads is my son.
Oh, no kidding. Hello.
He works for me for free today.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And behind him is staff member Rince.
Okay.
He's a sepsis staff member.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And he has the girl from Maggie with him.
Okay. All right.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, very nice. Excellent. Excellent. So let's talk about tonight.
Swarmy Fest. One thing about Swarmy Fest, we always bring new bands.
Yes.
I can't ask these guys to keep coming back and show them the same bands.
Right.
It'd be unfair. So one thing I have to promise is that Swarmy Fest remains something that's grassroots, you know?
Yeah.
Something where we want to grow it, and we think that it continues to get bigger.
Yeah.
And we continue to do it because people request us every year to do it.
Yeah.
So as long as people are having fun and they request us doing it, and they request cool features, me and Melissa and Lexi, everybody in the band are going to try to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the goal is to grow it, but not grow it to the point where we can't have a conversation on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we can't have a solution. Or because one of the big things that we see with festivals or big shows is they get so big or so corporate.
Oh, yeah.
That people can't supervise or manage it.
Right. Yeah.
Fairly.
It becomes this monster that's hard to even
You
control.
gotta, right. You,
Yeah.
you got to have, then you have to start making friends with lawyers, and you got to,
Yep.
you have to know how to speak in court.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of relationships that we want to make.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for us.
Right.
We don't want to be so professional or so industry that we need to hire people to live out this dream for us.
Right. We should talk about the lineup. So, of course, obviously, Sepsis, Silencing, Under the Horizon, Pulsifier, Temptress, and the Cherry Fog. Yeah, absolutely. And these are all, we were talking earlier, Jenny and I, too, about how these are all bands that have been on the show, except for the Cherry Fog. But I was checking them out, and I love them.
And I have been like corresponding with them.
Yeah.
So I think they were hoping that they could come on at some time in the near future.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We got to get them on.
I'll try to keep that conversation going.
Really good. Really good. And then, and who are Lilith Cat and the Blood Witch again?
Yeah. So they are horror, alternative, dancers, models. And I think Lilith Cat does some like restraint, or like, I don't know what you would call it, like dangling.
It's like exhibition.
No. Is that what it's called?
Jabari?
Yeah, it's you know, when I'm just, forgive me, I don't have the education or the English for it, but it's,
yeah.
You know, when you either do like hooks or ropes,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
pull the girl, and they
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. All right. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
don't know
I've
what to
seen a
call it.
bunch of their photos. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have a stage dancing performance right before the Sepsis set.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
gonna be a good time.
Excellent. So we should talk about the sponsors too. So of course, we're very honored and privileged, Matt Connarton Unleashed, to be involved as always. And we had Legion of Solace on with us in the last hour. Let's see. So also Speed Demon Promotions.
Yes. Shout out to Josh and them. Yep.
Okay. And what do they do exactly? I think Josh was supposed to be on the show with us at one point. He had to reschedule, but
I love Josh, and I'm always trying to get him on this show.
Yeah.
Because he has just such a wealth of information. He's a vet.
Yeah.
He's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
And and as well as everybody that's sponsoring this show, we keep a close circle. We do that so we can all communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're communicating is the same type of goals of like community enrichment, independent business to business relationships.
Yeah.
Long-term growth, not screwing over the little guy.
Yep.
Creating opportunities where, there's not a lot of money in rock and roll and local music.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to try to create events where they're incentivized. they're fair. If people do get paid, they're getting paid fairly.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. So is that kind of what Josh is doing too?
Yeah, and that's his theme, and we both resonate and share that same goal.
Yeah.
And we tend to have the same sponsors come back, I think, because I think I spoke on this before. You all do such a great job, and we don't want to take up a lot of flyer space,
right,
with people clout chasing, or you know, and if you have a flyer, and you put 100 sponsors on it, and people tend to overlook it,
right, yeah.
So we really want to have a little more quality over quantity, especially this year.
Yeah.
It's hard to do 10 bands in 2 rooms.
Oh, yeah.
And then some bands get missed, or some people don't get to see certain acts.
Did you do that 2 years ago? Obviously, you didn't do that at Taffeta, but 2 years ago at Julie, you did that, right?
Yeah, and I don't think I'd do it again. And it's because we still want to be the type of people that can hang out with everybody a little bit.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to... We want Swarmy Fest to continue to be a social event, too, as well as being able to like support the bands and check out a few vendors. It's also a place where people can talk about culture and art and share their ideas. Swarmy Fest is a safe space.
Yeah.
So people can speak there and be themselves and support the bands at the same time.
Yeah. And let's see, also Violet's Rain, one of the sponsors?
Yeah, and Gypsy is a good friend of mine. She brings in like healing oils, candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mysticism.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. This year we wanted to go with a magical theme.
Oh, okay.
You know, healing. You know, healing, aromatherapy. She does. I think she's making a blacklight invasion sepsis candle.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
He's got a bunch of stones and things too.
Yeah. Danae Lynn's creations is similar.
Okay.
Where it's like everything from like patches and trinkets and self-help motivation and
LGBTQ themes,
inclusive themes.
Yeah.
Knitting, crochet,
chakra stones.
Yeah.
And of course, and you got all the bands there with their stuff.
Yeah. And then what about BPS Records? Are they still going to be there? I know, and they were supposed to show this, and I know there was some sort of an emergency, so I don't know if
there is. And I'm not. I hope they can make it to the actual event. I hope so.
Yeah.
I've yet to get a full update.
Okay. Yeah. I hope everything's okay with them. I know something went wrong, but hopefully nothing too serious. But
when you have a show like this is the weirdest thing, and this is the part I don't like. When you have a show like this, because it's getting a little bit bigger. You start off with 30 people, and then you have 40 people. But as the show gets bigger, the more people you make relationships with, and you're trying to hold it together. If you have the larger your audience, something's going to go wrong.
Oh, of course.
With somebody. If you have an audience of 10 people, the likelihood of somebody twisting their ankles is low.
Yeah.
But once you have an audience of 75 people, somebody's mother passes away.
Yeah.
Somebody gets sick that week.
Yeah.
So when you have a show at this size and you're one of the organizers, you kind of have to prepare for a little bit of disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You have to. It's not really preparing. My job isn't preparing for things to go well.
Right.
It's kind of, and my job is to prepare for how am I going to behave and how am I going to respond and not react when things don't go my way.
Exactly. Have you had? This is the fourth Swarmy Fest. Have you had a lot of surprises over the years doing this? Or my impression is that things have gone smoothly overall, right? But I mean, I'm sure things go wrong.
That is a fair impression. We have a lot of people working on this.
Yeah.
So it's not like
you've got a good team.
I do, and many of them are in this room.
Yeah.
So and we're working on it all year.
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to my partner for Swarmy Fest, Larry Loud from Loud Entertainment.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, we had him and I'm never sure how to say his name. Babu. We had them on the show not too long ago. Hopefully Babu's okay. I know he had some health stuff.
No, he's doing good. He's at their new club tonight, the Canary. got
yes.
that big club now up in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So he's doing that. But Larry will be there tonight.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And how did that come about working with Loud Entertainment? Because you didn't have them on board
Do you
last year.
Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
So the truth is, we were doing an event, and I won't say where.
Okay.
But we were doing an event, and Larry wanted to book us for a show.
Why won't you say where? I'm curious. Can you say why you won't say where?
Just because people become emotional.
Okay.
And there are levels of emotional where people tend to throw out rational thought.
Okay.
And that's just something I'm not going to engage with people online, because then it becomes negative.
Yeah.
And if it's negative, it's a failure.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't kiss and stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
But Larry was asking, promoters want to know, who can you get in the door? Can you get 5 people? Can you get 10 people?
Right.
It's not ugly, but it is a question that
it's a valid concern.
So if you got a room capacity at 250, promoters interested in you, they might ask a band, or they might ask the talent, hey, how many people do you think? How many pre-sale tickets do you think you can sell?
Mm-hmm.
And I have I have a pretty open policy.
Yeah.
Sepsis, we show our mistakes.
Yeah.
So he said, what'd you get at your last show? And I said, go ask the promoters themselves. I said, don't take my word for it. Get in touch with the venue, and I want you to double check so you could see what our attendance was.
Yeah.
So he had been in contact with the venue, and they said, Sepsis, they only brought 60 people to the show, so I wouldn't recommend them. They said that Sepsis only brought 60 people to the show, and that we're not a big enough band, which I accepted.
Okay.
And then I reminded them all that not many bands in New England get 25 people in the door.
It's tough, yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean.
Right.
I'm trying to tell the truth.
Right. Exactly.
You can think whatever thought and focus on that.
Yeah.
Ignoring your thoughts and focusing on the truth. The truth is, the biggest local bands in New England don't draw 25 people every show.
Sure. It's hard, yeah.
Or consistently.
It's very difficult, yeah.
And if they did, we would be the first band that sent them an email to try to book with them.
Right, of course.
Because it's a win. Well, it to me, it's a lose if you're the only person in the band and Zachy B has to get all the audience members.
Right.
Or Melissa has to write all the songs.
Yeah.
Or the headliner and the co-headliner are responsible for the majority of the draw.
Right.
I think that creates an inside circle from an outside circle, and it leaves independent artists subservient, submissive, and relying on national acts and talent buyer talking power.
Yeah.
And we don't want nobody to be able to repurpose, misuse, or set our value for us.
Right.
So
that's a good way of putting it.
Our pathway, and there is no wrong way for anybody. This is just for us.
Yeah.
We're not telling people what to do.
Yeah.
Continue doing whatever works for you.
Yep.
But we believe that no band, and that's what it's about, that no band should have 100 people at the door.
Right.
Not because we're moral, or there's good guys and bad guys, or evil or good.
Yeah.
It's because we just don't have to.
Yeah.
Local bands don't have to get 100 people in. How about just 10?
Right.
But if you got 5 bands, and there's 5 people in a band, there's 25 people there, and every band member brings 2 or 3 people, then you're not leaving it to one band member or a headliner. And then you don't have all of the lobbying and playing with the paperwork when it comes to national acts coming into town.
Right, it takes teamwork.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Gotta work together on that.
Yeah, definitely. This is a little bit of a side street, but I know Jenny had told you that. So this show, we usually stream it on Facebook, and we're not doing that for right now. And you kind of chuckled about that. And the reason we're not, and we're still going to YouTube and actually LinkedIn, believe it or not. But Facebook and me from live streaming until December. And I have no idea why, because they don't like to tell you. You know, these social media platforms, they don't like to tell you what you did wrong. They just like to tell you did something wrong. I can do everything else on Facebook. I just can't live stream the show.
That's the way it is that's the way it is now for all of the apps.
Yeah.
You know, they have that for sure. I mean, that's kind of a hack, isn't it? You create a special program, and there's no humans that you can talk to.
Right.
Cash App does it. Twitch does it. All the apps on your phone do that.
Yep.
There's no customer service.
Yeah. It's funny too, because people, we talk a lot about AI, but AI
it's all supposed to make the world easier for us, right?
In theory,
we're supposed to save money and be happier.
But it's been with us. It's also been with us for longer than people realize, because if you're talking to a chatbot, I mean, you're literally talking to a chatbot.
Yes.
And I know that the person who told me via Facebook support that I'm banned from live streaming until December, who couldn't tell me the reason why, I know that wasn't a real person.
Right.
I know that was a chat. I was talking to AI.
Right.
And I don't know if they even fully understood what I was describing as the problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
most people, if you sit most people down and you remove them from a group of other people from the construct, and you sit them down and you ask them what the purpose of artificial intelligence is, they're not going to be able to tell you.
Yeah. But
I mean, is it supposed to be intelligent?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
What made the intelligent thing?
A human being.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a gamer, like me and my gamer friends, like AI is not new to us. Like if like the idea of AI or just all of these gadgets and gizmos, if you're a gamer, if you've been playing Xbox your whole life, it's not really a new concept for us.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you concerned about, and I'm curious, any of you, are you concerned about AI and its effect on music and how it's being used?
Did you see the new bathwater video where the hornets were flying out of Lexi's?
Yeah.
That's AI.
That's AI.
Oh, so those weren't actual hornets.
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
No hornets were
I was concerned
in the making of that video.
I was concerned when I watched it. I was like, oh, poor Lexi.
There's another
terrifying.
part.
No. That was AI.
Unfortunately, our lead singer, Melissa, sets herself on fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
And her body skeleton burn up into flame.
Oh. But that didn't actually happen, right? That was AI?
That's AI.
Okay, good. Because I was also concerned about that. I was like, poor Melissa, that looks very painful.
I had wasps flying around
when
my
we
head.
first started the band, we really
back
then we used to have to really throw bugs at them and set them on fire.
Is that why you're leaving the band? It sounds very dangerous.
Remember, we signed that paper.
Sounds very dangerous.
Sorry, I signed an NDA.
Whatever happens in sepsis stays in sepsis.
Yes. Yeah. We should. You want to play another? Let's play something. We can play a sepsis track, unless you want to play something from one of the other bands that's performing tonight, or what do you
play?
want?
A Silent Season song.
You want to play a Silent Season song?
Lexi, which one?
Hopeless.
Boom.
You want to play?
That's my favorite song. Yeah.
We played this one in the first hour, but I'm happy to play it again.
Real?
Oh, what?
No, it's okay. We can play it again. It was a whole different hour.
It
was a whole different hour. No, this is my favorite Silent Season song. This is a great choice.
What?
All right, let's give this a spin. Silent Season, of course, one of the bands playing tonight at Swarmy Fest, and we're going to talk more about that on the other side of this. But this is a great track. This is called Hopeless. And I don't hear anything. And I think I know why. I'm going to try that again. I might have to edit that on the podcast. This is called Hopeless. Silent Season.
I feel the pressure crawling
There it is. The track is Hopeless. The band is a Silent Season, and they will be playing tonight at Swarmy Fest. If you are listening live on Saturday, it is November 15, 2025. This is Matt Connarton Unleashed, and of course, we're talking today is all about Swarmy Fest tonight at Jewel, right across the street, really, on Canal Street here in Manchester. And really looking forward to tonight. And of course, we have William and Zachy B and Melissa and Lexi here from the band, and you brought some other folks with you. And who's going on last tonight? Is it Sepsis?
Yeah, we like to do that.
Yeah,
we call it the clock, you know.
Yeah.
So if we're running a little late, we could either add or take away music.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of flexibility there. Yeah. That's good. Who's opening the show? Do you know at this point?
Know, I think Temptress is opening the show.
Temptress is opening. Yeah. We had them on. We played. I don't know if you've listened to that song Carly that they have, but Jenny and I are like addicted to that song.
We make sure this probably sounds crazy, but we listen to the bands that we book.
Yeah. Well,
and
yeah.
I know it seems like that would be like a generic thing, but a lot of times people don't do that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
You know, if a band says to a promoter, "Hey, I pretty pinky swear promise
right.
that I'm really good and I'm gonna bring 50 people," sometimes people believe that.
Right. That is true.
I've never met a band that says, "My band is terrible and we're bringing no one."
Right. Yeah. Of course. So now what is now after, obviously, you know, today's a very big deal, but
yes,
after you get through today, what's kind of what else does the band have in the works, as other than, you know, you got to find a new bass player or replace them with AI or whatever you're doing, but
I could talk about the AI thing forever. I think well, the Swarmy Fest really starts on the Friday, which is last night. So we all hang out and we do like staff and the VIPs and people that have helped getting the show together. We all hang out together, and folks that may have came years before and new people get to all meet each other.
Yeah.
And it's nice because that way you can go to the venue. Some of the people that are traveling are familiar with people there.
Right.
Instead of telling everybody, "Hey, just meet at the venue," and we're the only people they know.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have a few other people that you're familiar with.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
But the real cherry on top is the Swarmy Fest after party.
Yeah.
With our best pajama contest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do a theme. There's just like with every show, Sepsis does a wardrobe theme.
Yeah.
For anybody that's keeping score. And we also do an after party theme.
Okay.
And this year is the after party pajama jammy jam.
Okay.
And if you don't have to, but there's a limited amount of people.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to get arrested.
Yeah.
But folks can, if they buy tickets early, they can send us screenshots, and it automatically gets them into the after party.
Oh, okay.
And then if they bring pajamas, they can win a gift card.
Oh, that's a cool concept. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever's got the coolest pajamas on, we have
cosplay
or cosplay, and we have female judges.
Yeah.
That are gonna judge everybody. It'll be fun.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that's tonight.
So if you're the only person out there and you brought your pajamas, you won.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Wow. So you can win by forfeit, basically.
I heard a lot
Nobody
of
else.
people. Yeah, a lot of people like, man, I don't want to wear any pajamas, but that's good because
So we'll win no matter what. Yeah.
Right, they win no matter what. And I guess if nobody wears their pajamas, we'll spend a gift card.
And then, so what happens after all this? So after you get past Swarmy Fest, so like, do you know? Like, are you recording new music? Or
That's what you meant. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. we would record more music, but it's expensive to record our music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It really is, and because we really want the best quality we could get.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, absolutely. Where do you record normally? I mean,
so there's two processes.
Yeah.
We track out a lot of it at our house.
Yeah.
And then the second half is working with Glenn Robinson.
Okay.
We either meet with him video or he mixes and masters on his own.
Okay. Is he in the area or where is he?
He's from Canada.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, but he's got studios in New York, Vermont.
Okay. So I know the name.
Glenn Robinson is world renowned. You know.
Yeah.
You know, Gore, Jason Newsted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what makes it so expensive? Because you talked about how expensive it is.
Well, no, but
Working
we are
with Glenn.
we are in an industry of showing people that we know important people and that we've worked with important people.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole purpose of Swarmy Fest. Is for all of us to create a long-lasting resume.
Mm-hmm. How do you, when you're putting together Swarmy Fest in terms of the bands that you have booked, and you talked about how you don't want to have the same bands every year, obviously, because that gets stale. But what is kind of the criteria that you look for with the bands?
It's absolutely
it's a really good mix.
It's disappointing and it's depressing because I have to do it. and because you have to tell people you have to tell people no.
Right.
That's something I want to do. I don't want to make people unhappy.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to tell people or I don't want to tell them no and then they feel that I don't like their band.
Right.
Or that I don't like their music because I like everything, man.
Yeah.
But I love death metal.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to book with a lot of death metal bands.
Did you?
In our shows and like we had a lot of people say, can we just do one or two? Like a lot of our fans, they want more of a mix.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to do more of a blend.
Yeah.
Or you'll get people to say, we used to book a lot of rappers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And people wanted more of a blend.
Yeah.
So just with because we book around sepsis,
mm-hmm.
we try to now book the bands that really like us
mm-hmm.
and fit in with us.
Yeah.
We used to book bands that didn't even like us.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you got to like our music? All you got to do is be professional and get people in the door.
Well, that's true.
You don't got to like me.
Right. That's true.
All you got to do is what you agreed to do.
Right.
You don't have to do what you're not committed to do, and you don't have to do what you agreed to do. You don't have to do what you didn't agree to do.
Right. So if they didn't agree to like sepsis, then they don't have
we
to.
We don't
force people to like us.
We don't force people to like us, and
Yeah.
we don't make music. And some bands do this. I'm not being sarcastic.
Of course.
Some artists make music for people to like it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just make music.
Yeah.
And if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you don't. It's not a goal of ours to create music that Spotify likes.
Right.
Because then we have to go, well, let's find out what Spotify likes. What's the method?
Mhm.
Oh, Spotify likes 2 minutes and 80 seconds. Spotify likes it when you don't use swears. So then who's writing the art now? Our fans? So if we let our fans hold us hostage, if we let the apps and the gadgets hold us hostage, me and Melissa can't write.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we can't be authentic.
Yep.
So that's there's already a lot of bands that are writing for the industry.
Oh, sure.
There are a lot of
that's
bands.
Always
There are
been a thing,
plenty
yeah.
bands that write for their fans.
Yeah.
There are plenty of bands that write to be monetized.
Yeah.
We write to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We write to be authentic.
Yeah.
We write to just be ourselves. We just write to
Yeah. The two of you, you're the principal songwriters, you and Melissa? The two of you write everything? Or
These days, it's whoever's doing it.
Okay.
These days, it's like if we're in the creative process, we were in the studio last year, and that sat down for a few minutes. It didn't have a bass line, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just sitting here listening to the music. I think trusting our ears and playing with each other. We've all been working with each other for so long.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of our personality in the music.
Yeah.
So we've all gotten accustomed to what each other like.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, Lexi will write up a drum pattern that she knows I'll be impressed with,
Mm-hmm.
or you know, or I'll throw a riff at Melissa, and I'll know, you know, so be sitting there like, okay, that's stock.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet. It's got to be bigger than that.
Yeah.
And when it
That's a
gets
good way to
big,
put it.
no, you know, and then Melissa doesn't say much, but she's got, you know, she got the communication when she likes something, you know.
Yeah,
She got
yeah.
that big old smile come up.
Sure.
And really, I want to write music that my band members want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm not just quiet here. I'm quiet in reality.
Yeah. So I go around and we have like a peer reviewing process.
Yeah.
And some of our most passionate friends and fans and people that have been working with us are in our staff hats and stuff. So like we'll come up with riffs or creative ideas, and we'll just ask people, do you like it? And like if they like it or if they have extra feedback, we usually go as a team
Mm-hmm.
together, what we all feel is best for the music.
Right. Right. Excellent. So tonight, are you playing, let's see. So are you playing the new song, Bathwater? Are you playing that tonight, or?
We're playing Bathwater tonight.
Excellent. Excellent. What about Mercy to Lay Down, playing that one?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because we played that in the first hour today of the show, and I said I hope they play that tonight.
Yeah.
You just had to know.
So tonight's set list.
I'm glad you're answering these questions, because I don't know if you remember this, but last
time
year
I was all like,
I asked you, and you didn't want to reveal anything on the air about what was in your set.
Some of the fans get mad at me.
I was just
Really?
about
They get
to
mad
say
at me.
a lot
Really?
of people get mad if
Yeah.
we give everything away. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Say
a
you
big
ruined it for me.
surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll go, hey, tune into Matt Connarton, and then we'll on the set list. And they'll be like, oh, man. Yeah, no, that has happened.
Yeah.
And people don't get like raging mad.
Well,
They
of
just-
course.
But they be
Yeah.
like fussing with us, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but you are playing those too.
Yeah.
So you've committed. You've committed to that. You're
And
on-
I'll give you a cheat.
Okay.
We have a new band member joining the band.
Yeah.
So naturally, we're going to play a lot of songs that incorporate the new band member.
That makes
so
sense.
whether it be keyboards or screaming, you're going to see a lot of the new band member.
Yeah. All right. All right.
That is because that is the new addition.
Okay. So is that
People haven't heard us with keyboards in a while. We've had DJs, keyboards, we've all kinds of different versions of this band.
That's true. Yeah, the band has gone through a lot of iterations.
I shown somebody a picture of Sepsis 10 years ago with Melissa before the braids, and they were like, "What?" They were like trying
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't even know who they were looking at.
Such a baby face.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
they didn't
funny.
know.
Yeah, yeah,
They thought we were showing them another band.
yeah. So it's going to be geared more toward newer material, then, right?
I hope so.
If it's
I always want to, because you know, we're responsible for still pushing our very first song.
Yeah.
Like artists make that mistake of believing that everybody heard their first favorite song, like,
And then they stop pushing it.
and they stop
Yep.
pushing it.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have a huge library or catalog,
Mhm.
because we don't want to be one of those artists with like 20 albums of music that nobody listens to.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah.
And really good music that nobody listens to.
Right, because you might have because if you
So much music gets missed.
Yeah.
Even with national artists, or the big artists.
Sure.
Even traditionally, they only push a couple singles.
Right.
Even 10 years ago, 30 years ago.
Right.
Even when the albums had 17 tracks on it, they only picked one or two
Mm-hmm.
big songs, and that's what the
Yeah.
That hasn't changed.
Well,
People
yeah.
go, oh, everybody pushes singles. No, they pushed singles back then too.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Like when I work with clients, when I work with radio clients doing college radio promotion, you know, we pick a single and we send that out, and you know, if a station isn't biting on that single, you know, maybe you'll try to, well, you know, here's the whole album. Maybe there's something here you like. Try to get them to play something, but it's
Push was that song.
Yeah.
Push was the so when our album came out and our record label, like, you know, we wanted Blacklight to be fun, you know.
Oh yeah.
But in the middle of Blacklight, it says "Let's go F it."
Right.
We didn't know that getting into this.
Oh, yeah.
As a result, you haven't seen a Sepsis song since with a bad word in it.
Yeah,
Gonna
that's
say everything on our first.
We'll
album.
never
there
swear.
there's one. Fair to say?
It's on our first album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll never if anything that was written after that, we will never. Yeah. Never do it ever again. We never swear.
Yeah. I don't know if you even realize this. I played Blacklight Invasion. I made a radio edit of it.
Really?
I played it years ago. It was before we ever even met. Because I do that other show, Local Outbreak.
Yes.
And I played it on that show. Because I just found you guys online and I was like, oh, I like this song. And I made a radio edit of it. So when it gets to that part, instead of, what it says, you hear, exactly.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just
meant to send that to us.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think I still have it, but that would have been, at least. Well, when did that song come out? That's over 10 years, right?
So I think the first time we ever gave that to you, it was at like a demo version, I believe.
Well, no, when I played it originally, like I said, we hadn't even met. I found it online. I found you guys online on Bandcamp, I think is where I got
that song. The song that the version that everybody hears now.
Yeah.
Wasn't was not recorded until 2019.
Oh, so the one I played was a demo?
Sir. Yes, sir.
That was online? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've been a band for 14 years.
Yeah.
But we didn't release music until 5 years ago.
Oh.
It's because we've gone through so many different lineup changes since then.
And the music changes,
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, okay.
It's true. It's
It's
funny.
a long time to release our first album.
A couple Sepsis facts.
Yeah.
Most people that play in Sepsis don't play over 18 to 30 months.
Okay.
And most members that play in Sepsis play under 30 shows.
Okay.
It's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just what it is.
All right. So don't feel bad, Zach.
There. Hold on. Never. There are no band members except for Robert Pan and Lexi who have lasted in the band more than 2.5, 3 years.
Wow, no kidding. No.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lexi's been in the band for 7 years and Robert's been in the band on and off for 10 years.
Well, but she's only been in the band
today.
Right. So that resets the clock. Right. Doesn't that reset the clock?
In a new department.
Yeah. So you're starting all over.
Yes.
Yeah. Complete newbie.
So now you can't leave, at least for another 2.5 years, right?
Well, she could.
Or I could break the spell.
That's true. That's true. Well, we are, we are rapidly approaching the top of the hour. It all goes so fast. So one last push for tonight. So Swarmy Fest tonight, doors open at 7? Or does the show start at 7?
Doors at 6, music 6:30.
Oh, music starts at 6:30.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
It's changed since the flyer.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's good.
The original flyer did say that, though. It did say that.
That's good to tell our live listeners that, though. So, yeah. So tonight, Loud Entertainment presents Swarmy Fest, Sepsis, Silent Season, Under the Horizon, Pulse of Fire, The Cherry Fog, Temptress, also featuring Lilith Cat and The Blood Witch, and, of course, Matt Connarton Unleashed. We are very proud and honored to again, be participating, along with Legion of Solace, Speed Demon Promotions, Violet's Reign, BPS Records, Denny Lynn's Creations. Did I miss anybody?
That was really good.
Thank you. I try. Well, Jenny and I are really excited about tonight, so we're very, very happy, and always wonderful to have you on.
Thank you.
Wonderful to have all of you here. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely,
absolutely.
So so if you're listening live on Saturday, make sure you come to Jewel tonight for Swarmy Fest. And we are. I don't even have time to play another song. We are out of time. But that's okay. We had a lot to talk about. That's a good problem
Thank you,
to have.
Matt.
So if you missed any part of today's show, it'll be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and at my website, mattconnerton.com. And that's it for us for now. We'll see you at Swarmy Fest. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You are listening to WMNHLP 95.3 FM, broadcasting from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 119 Canal Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Contact us by email at WMNH953@gmail.com or through our website at WMNHradio.org.
It's noontime in Manchester. It's you, the music, and Stafford's World.
Someone knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. Ooh, yeah. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door, let him in. Yeah, let him in. Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Brother Michael, Auntie Jim, open the door, let him in. Oh, yeah. Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Uncle Ernie, Auntie Jim, open the door, let him in. Oh yeah, one knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. Ooh, yeah, yeah, let him in now. Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Uncle Ernie, Uncle Ian, open the door, let him in. Oh, yeah, yeah. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. you're gone. So think what you're doing, or else you regret what you've done. Don't come back tomorrow and say what we did wasn't right. You cry on your pillow and find it hard to sleep at night. Have you ever loved somebody? Don't you know just what it's like? Hurting someone that you're close to. Have you ever loved all night, all night? Remember what happened the last time that you said goodbye. Remember the saying that once bitten now needs twice shy. It's no use me crying, there is no denying it's right. But thinking has ruined the feeling and we had to fight. Have you ever loved somebody? Don't you know just what it's like? Hurting someone that you're close to. Have you ever loved all night, all night? If you hear people talking now, will you laugh or cry? If you cry, I'll sympathize with you. If you laugh, I'll die. If you laugh, I'll die. Have you ever loved somebody? Don't you know just what it's like? Hurting someone that you're close to. Have you ever loved all night, all night? Have you ever loved somebody? Don't you know just what it's like? Hurting someone that you're close to. Have you ever loved all night, all night? Have you ever loved somebody? Don't you know just what it's like? Hurting someone that you're close to. Have you ever loved all night, all night?
Just about everybody had a go at to doing that in 1966 or 67. Everly Brothers did the original, then it was Paul and Barry Ryan's turn. The Searchers had a go, that was their version there. And the Hollies finished it all off, and the Hollies songwriting team put the song together in 1966, offered it around, and then stuck it on an album in 67. Welcome to Stafford's World. Wings are in there as well with Lenormand. Welcome to 3 hours, sharing some great memories with a couple of stories behind the songs. The writers sing them their way, a pile of hand-picked music as well, plus but they did it first. All of that in the next 3 hours, including classics like this. Never Was a Single, amazingly. Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely?
Get out the water, baby.
First of the emails today comes from Michael Northbond, who's from Stow-on-the-Wold and a Small Faces fan. Enjoyed the track I dug out from them some time back on a recent show. Hi to you. How about that? The Showstoppers Ain't Nothing But a House Party from 1968. Stevie Wonder's 6-minute plus song. It was too long for a single. It had been done before, hadn't it? Longer songs than that, but for some reason he didn't want to shorten it. Record company didn't want to put it out at 6.5 minutes, so it never got released as a single back in 1976.
And now, Stafford's World looks a bit deeper at the hit songs and tells you the stories behind them. It's time for another song story on Stafford's World.
Well, by pure coincidence, we're mentioning the songwriting team behind the Hollies. A couple of them here are featured on this particular extract from a song story. Graham Nash and Tony Hicks on the song story today, as they tell the story behind the Hollies classic from 1967, Carry On. The story behind that from Graham Nash and Tony Hicks of the Hollies.
I must confess that Carrie Ann actually started out to be a song about Marianne Faithfull. She was unbelievably attractive. She was an incredibly sexy woman. But we just didn't have the courage to say Marianne. So we made up this girl's name, Carrie Ann. It seemed to work.
We were doing a TV show, and I remember actually going out of the dressing room to go and get something to eat. And when I came back, I could hear these two voices singing something about Carrie Ann, Marianne, Married Tambourine Man, and this line was being sung. And I thought, that sounds pretty good. I better get in there because I need a piece of that song. And when it got out to the second verse that they'd written, I jumped in with the middle eight. You're so like a woman to me. Good song, great song. But I got there a little bit too late for the verses.
And then we wanted an interesting solo because once again, we were always trying to experiment and always trying to do strange things. And we were walking on Regent Street in London, and there was a guy playing